Hey girl, hey, it's Yana, and in this video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup and just chit-chatting a little bit about really like the last year of my life. Some self-reflecting, talking about where I kind of want to take my YouTube channel and just the future as a whole. So let's get into it, and I hope you enjoy. I guess we can consider this like a reintroduction into my channel. I've archived so many videos on my channel just because I feel like it doesn't reflect where I am now, and I kind of go back and forth about it because I'm like, okay, it's also a part of your growth process, and I'm like, well, I don't even want that part of me to be associated with where I am now. You know, I kind of go back and forth. So yeah, we just gonna allow this to be like an official reintroduction into my page. If you don't know by now, I'm Yana. My name is Dayana, but I go by Yana. I feel like this whole video just needs to be like a venting session for real while I do my makeup. So let's get into it. I'm like all out of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow pencil, but I do have this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil that I have been using since I ran out. And girl, it's kind of tea. Why y'all didn't tell me the e.l.f. eyebrow pencils was doing a little something? These past 6 months of 2024, I felt stuck in a cycle of like being motivated, being unmotivated. Like I just go back and forth for real. And I just personally feel like it's time for me to take back full control of my life. I'm so tired of not feeling in control. And also being a girl and having raging hormones all the freaking time. It's so annoying. Like, it's annoying as fuck. I would say I'm very spiritual, but honestly, it's just like, I don't play about my relationship with God. No matter what platform I'm on, and even like in real life, because it's not just for the internet, I'm very like locked in with God. And I feel like with that, I go through kind of a cycle with that as well, of like spiritual motivation, spiritual unmotivation, and just when I'm unmotivated spiritually, I'm just constantly being attacked. Like when you're trying to die to self and get full control to him, like girl, I could go on and on about it. But under my eyes, I'm concealing with my Fenty concealer and my Makeup by Mario. It's just so annoying because you're on fire for God 1 minute, and then the next minute you're not reading your Bible, you're falling short, you might start sinning a little bit more. And when I'm going through that process, I don't really feel like social media or me being on my platforms is relevant. Like all of that goes out the window until I'm like fully back aligned with God, if that makes sense. For me, that even goes down to friendships. I've had a lot of transitions just with not only the past 6 months, but in the past year, honestly, of me changing a lot of things and me really deciding to put myself first. I think it's very important, especially when you're on your walk with Christ, to just kind of figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And when certain people or certain things trigger you to backtrack, you gotta let them go. And I had a really hard time with this at first because I'm like, I'll be like, dang God, like I don't understand, but I'm willing, but I kind of want to know why a little bit. And I just had to stop doing that. Like I just had to stop trying to be in control of every single little thing of my life. And then once I was able to figure that out and like fully let go, whether it was people, whether it was things, it's like my life did a full 180. And like I just mentioned before, with the full 180 came spiritual warfare. So it's like, dang, God is blessing me, and I turn around and I'm getting attacked, like what the heck? And that's why a lot of people have a hard time, because it can get heavy. Like this stuff gets really heavy. It's not just cute little Bible verses, and it's not cute little like, oh, like church outfit of the day. Like no girl, it's way deeper than that. And along with this, people in your life, some people understand it, some people don't. But it's not your responsibility to make people comfortable with you. If people aren't happy with the way that you might start acting or whatever the case may be, you just gotta let them go. I think the main thing that I'm just trying to say with that is like getting closer to God will definitely up the enemy's antics on your life. So that's something that you definitely have to be prepared for. And I don't say that to like scare people. It's just something to be aware of and pay attention to, because the enemy will try to drive you further from God by attacking you. But just reflecting on this past year in general, I honestly find myself filled with a lot of hope and gratitude because, like I said, although I was getting attacked from every corner of every which way, I see the blessing in it all. I have my own house, I have my own car, I have a really great paying job in the field that I want to be in. I'm in a great relationship, I have really good friendships. Like, there's not a whole lot much more that I could ask for. I don't like wasting products, so I use the rest of the concealer that was on my hand. I'm still gonna go in with my actual concealers and put them like under my eye and stuff. This year I'll be turning 25, and that's honestly halfway to 30, which used to seem so old to me. But I've come to realize I just have so much more to learn about myself, and it doesn't scare me anymore. My continued growth as a woman is inspiring to my current self. Just thinking about all the places I'll go, all the godliness I'll be able to experience, and all the serenity that's gonna surround me, because I know that that's what my life holds. So if you're like me and that's something that at one point was like intimidating or scary to you, don't let it be, because there's so much more out here. As I mentioned earlier, whether it's a boyfriend, whether it's a friend, it's just more to life than the small, minuscule things that we freak out about. For my contour, I'm taking this Lancome concealer in the color 495. You just have to see the blessings in everything that you already have, and then that's when God will bless you with the rest, with the stuff that you want. For my channel this year, I definitely want to be way more consistent than I have been over the past couple of years. I know I have a lot of subscribers from TikTok on here. Y'all, that TikTok man scared me real bad. But yeah, I know I have a lot of subscribers that have maybe came from TikTok or Instagram. Not really Instagram, because I'm not an Instagram girly for real, but I feel like a lot of me being inconsistent not only has to do like when I'm going through things and I just don't feel like posting, but also with me not wanting to be perceived a certain way. Makeup by Mario foundation. And not even on some like, I'm scared of what people think of me, I'm scared they're gonna judge me. Just on some, I'm very private, like I'm a very private person. So trying to navigate what I'm okay with sharing and what I'm not is very difficult, because I feel like when it comes to influencing social media content creation, when you're doing like lifestyle, obviously lifestyle is going to be like your job, you know, it's going to be to show your lifestyle. And to piggyback off of that, I feel called to share my testimony sometimes of like things that I've gone through and have learned. So trying to find like a happy medium is very difficult. But I feel like this year I'll be way more committed to doing that, because I do really love posting. It's something that I've enjoyed for a very long time. Social media to me is like a digital diary where I can share different events in my life, and even if I decide to archive or take certain things down, I always have it for me to like go back and look at, you know what I mean? So even if I decide like I don't want to do this one day and I just want to be super private for the rest of my life, like I'll still be able to reflect on all of the memories that I have, and that's the beauty in it for me. I started YouTube literally in high school, like just doing my makeup and doing videos with my best friend at the time, and it was just such an amazing thing to experience. And then when TikTok came around, obviously like I grew a really great following on there. I think this transparency that I'm trying to choose to have with you guys will definitely help my channel in the long run, because it's me kind of letting y'all know where I stand. I obviously want to do social media. Sometimes I gotta put myself first and I just can't get on camera. But other times I really do enjoy being able to interact with y'all. And our little family is small, but we are constantly growing. So like I said earlier, they scared me for real with that TikTok ban. So that's why I was like, you know what, let me get on YouTube. because I have not been posting, and the girlies been asking me, they've been DMing me, all type of stuff, and I've just been MIA on them. And also, I really love short form content. But yeah, I just am very excited for what this year has in store. Even reflecting on like the companies that I've worked with, I just feel like I have so much more potential to do so much more, and I gotta stop like, you know, getting in my head about things, because I'll pray to God about something and some people can't even discern God's voice, so I really need to stop playing for real. Look at my Coco Naughty. It failed and I have been devastated ever since. I want to get back to the basics. I don't want to only do vlogs. I want to do sit down videos like this. I want to talk to y'all more. I don't just want to be like lifestyle. Like I want to do more and be more. I have so much like more to offer and show people. Even to teach people. Like I find it so inspiring when I come across a creator and I actually learn something from them, whether it's spiritual, whether it's like a hobby. Like I want to be able to be that for someone else. We're gonna do some blush and then my lips, and then I'm gonna wrap this thing up. 2025, consistency is the word of the year, because at the end of the day, I've seen it a million times. Consistency outweighs talent every single time. This is Skin by Kim lip liner. I hope that from this video you maybe were able to take away a little bit of who I am, a little bit of what you can expect from my channel this year, and maybe even a little bit of motivation. So yeah, little note to self. Hey Yana, in 2025, I'm working on us now so that we can be everything that God has called us to be. Continue to show up authentically as yourself and keep God first. He's already written your destiny, so now it's time to go get it. And to my YouTube family, new and old, I just want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for joining me, supporting me, and relating to me. My goal is never to show up perfect, but to show up better than I was yesterday. I want to show up as your internet sister, your homegirl, your cousin, or stranger that can just feel like a breath of fresh air that we all need sometimes. I love y'all, and I can't wait to see where the year takes us. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to y'all next time.